that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same Matt Dixie, same Matty Barnes. Let me got you laid up in the back before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ Hill, still trying to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm in a thing to need a country.
We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down, Steelers.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on that while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. It just, he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss. It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
He's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is caught. What a throw. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. For Aaron Rodgers, that is touchdown number 508 of his career. Drawing him level with the man who he was the understudy for his first few seasons, Brett Favre. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's May. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 6. Throwing is May. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10. And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Patriots first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He'll spot Henry open downfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he is out of bounds. It's going to be first down, though. 1st and goal at the 2.
So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And that's going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
May to the air once more. And he'll take it on in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. That's his first touchdown of the new year. The extra point is up and through. And the Patriots are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Past midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
A lot of what goes into being a great kick returner comes down to vision. And you're going to see here, he finds the cutback lane, and as he accelerates down the left side of the field, he wasn't far from taking it all the way down the sideline and into the end zone. So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
Yards to go.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 59-yard attempt.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. Off the play fake, here's May. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. On play action, here's May. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
16 yards of the play. It's now third down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-7 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. This is 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun. It's May. Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Again, it's Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Out of the gun, here's May. He'll be forced out right. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A 47-yard attempt.
His kick is good. And the Patriots are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Play action now with Rodgers. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. On the handoff, this is Warren. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
From the gun, Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Complete to Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
For the Patriots.
Maynard on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That's the 4-time All-Pro T.J. Watt. Gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down. Throwing now is May. Open man, left side. He's got it. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. First and 10. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
That's into the hands of Diggs. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. It's fourth down, looming.
A 46-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats are back within a point. It's 14-13.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
The 48-yard line.
On this first down, it's Johnson. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. Rodgers. That is caught at the 3. And it'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Rodgers. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13.
Patriots 13.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. Forced out to his right. Off he goes. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. And he pulled it left. No good. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
Brings up second down at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's second down and 4. That's quickly out to Williams. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, New England.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Exiting the pocket right. He keeps it himself. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play.
Brings up second down.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. We'll go play action with May. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
That one, taken in. Touchdown, Patriots. For Diggs, that's his first touchdown as a New England Patriot. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Patriots has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Austin Hooper was the intended target. Third down coming up. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. Now inside the 25, and he Terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Once more, it's Henderson. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Here's a third down and 4. On the give, it's Henderson. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down for Aaron. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. So, from 37, here's second and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Pittsburgh.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will go all the way. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Boswell adds the extra point. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. On play action, here's May. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of a defense, and we saw it again.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Taken down at the 41. Brings up second down.
Off the play fake, here's May. Pushed out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick six in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's May. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Derek Harmon working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. On 4th down, Bryce Behringer out to punt for New England. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. And he overhit that just a bit. Fans beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. Play fake. It's Rodgers. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
Rodgers here on second down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Harold Landry. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got his man complete to Johnson. Oh, big hole left side. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score Steelers 31, Patriots 31. Chris Boswell kicking off for Pittsburgh.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Here's Gibson. And he's going to be brought down up past down a 45. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15. Working out of the gun. It's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On second down, it's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Steelers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
31. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This throw left side taken in by the rookie wide receiver. Here comes second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Med. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And his offense is going to be all set
should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 40-yard line.
The master of play action, Rodgers. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. From the gun, Rodgers. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And their lead will stay right where it is.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll go again with Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference.